Hello everybody, this is 3David13JJ, and today in this video we're going to talk about both rosters. Today the current roster we're going to look at first is the civilian criminal roster. As said as our video from the welcome page video of brief rules, which was posted 6 days ago, I will probably upload the link to that video in the description of this video by the end of the video, or whatever you feel like watching it, or not. But yes, let's start with the first one. Civilian criminal roster. As you probably could see, it seems a bit confusing at first, but the date is 1 week because it gets updated usually from time to time when new people decide to join the server. This is your roster if you have joined us for the first time from the welcome page, or if you're choosing to stay and you don't want a mod staff or admin role. But whatever it is, welcome. Hope to see you on the staff member roster, or not. But at least on the streets of RCLC. Now, if you are new to the server within a week, less than a week, you'll be also given the probation period role. For example, this member known as Pineapple has the civilian role, the Spicy Certified Mulligan role, and the probation period role. You will also be given a date from 1 week from the time you are hired. This allows you to get a better understanding of what the server is within a week to make sure you are still currently in the game. If for whatever reason that you're not out of the game, and then when if I ask someone while I'm taking roll from time to time and ask that yeah, he or she is not on, you'll be removed from the thing. It used to be where you will be given the green instantly of being active. But during August 1st through June 3rd, including holidays and Saturdays/Sundays, all members both here and here, which will go at a later time, are not required to be as active as much. But it's because education is important far more than this. Now, if you do happen to be suspended or fired for whatever reason in the game or Discord, you'll be brought down here. You could still be down here even regardless if you are a staff. For example, this member known as Speedy is given the mod staff role, but down here he has been suspended. Or for our member named Jeff, he has been suspended. Sorry, I must have deafened myself. Forgot to do that. Now, custom roles. Before we get into the staff member roster, let's talk about custom roles. Custom roles are custom roles that you can add to yourself if you want to stay as a civ. These are not moderator roles. There is no chain of commands in regarding into the server itself. If you do have a server of your own and you'd like to post it based on the server of what we're in, RCLC CityCounty, you could tell myself JJ as a reply down here. Which in this case I must have forgotten where to put that. Oh, I know where to put that. Let's scroll down here. Let's click on this. And down here. Only down here. Don't worry about all this yet. You want a role or some role that isn't up here but something you think or someone besides yourself. Suggest it here as a reply. Or you can clearly just tell me in voice chat servers when in SSU or around you have time. These are known as also miscellaneous roles, highlighted in purple. But as I always say, see you on the streets. Spicy Certified Mulligan. Let's go back to the civilian criminal roster now. There are a total of 20 custom roles as you can see fit here. But these are not the only ones we have. If you have one that you think would be good, suggest it and it might work out. But you must have some people to follow it up. For a few examples or as follow. You might be noticing an arrow, a left arrow, pointing directly at it. These are the owners of these custom roles. It is completely totally up to them if they think if you are allowed to join them. Now, if you're new, you probably won't know them as much as they won't know you. If you think you could be good in it, your name will probably appear here, pinged, so maybe they can accept you. But your name will be brought here, but later on, when we start to find out if the role has been active for that custom role, they'll go more in depth if he or she should be able to stay in that custom role. As we went over the basics of custom roles for civilian criminals, let's go to the staff member roster now. A lot, huh? These is the staff member roster. Just like the civilian criminal roster, the date has been updated to this date for 1 week. From the highest position, such as yours truly, the owner, me, JJ, to the lowest. You have your admin roles, which are known as the board of the real exclusive directors, or as they are the all admins, or second in command, but nobody is higher. Your head moderator staff, which are 2 members, these roles, the head mod staff are third in command, but only to those who do not have the admin role. The head mod staff are in charge of all mod staff and training, and of course the civilian criminals don't need to be posted here, and the gaming is good only if no admin is on duty, unless they give you the okay. As such, unlike having a custom role, there are some roles that cannot be duplicated. Some can be duplicated. For example, the government. We run a government based on the president, the mayor, the vice president, the attorney general, and the secretary of defense. These are just 5 examples of running in the government. Or if you decide to not run for the government and you want to be a criminal staff, you could be part of the criminal chaos clans, which I call the 3 C's. For these examples, crime lord, the bounty hunter, the jester joker, the reckless panic. Those are just the government, which I call the civilian mod, or the criminal staff. You also have your law enforcement, SWAT, detectives, Fish Highway Patrol, which we went over in the civilian criminal roster earlier in the video. Your fire and rescue from River City Fire Department, and Springfield Fire Department, from Station 1 to Station 2. And finally, Department of Transportation. A little note is, if it's already in the game of ERC, it will chance already be in the game as in the staff member roster. No form of activity will be involving deleting it. But if you want to join it, we'll put you on there, and it's not up to the top of the chain command's permission to decide, yes, I want you, no, I don't want you, for any reason. But it is totally up to the higher members of you for joining late if you have what it takes to get promoted or role dropped. We'll talk about role drop at a later video. But as for right now, get yourself familiarized from the staff member roster to the civilian criminal roster. This is the roster you start. And as always, from the last videos we bring up, see you on the streets of River City, Liberty County.